who's our camp MVP so far? Who stood out? We kind of hinted to it last time, but who stood out?
Yeah, I
Who are you
mean,
choosing?
Haener was going to be my vote, and we already just talked about that at length. So,
Camp MVP to Jake Haener.
like,
You starting a quarterback controversy?
yeah,
here,
exactly. Well, that's true. I'm doing like coach of the year. You take a team from 3 wins to 9 wins, you win coach of the year. That's how I gave Jake Haener camp MVP. And I had Isaiah Foskey on my list in case someone else took him. He'd fall under that same category. But I have another one, but I just mentioned 2 names, so I'll wait and come in at the end.
Let's hear yours.
Chris Olave.
Okay.
Every single practice, he looks like the best player on the field to me. It reminds me of that in a different way, but it reminds me of when I used to cover Marcus Colston, Jimmy Graham, Michael Thomas. It's like it's just the guy out there making plays, and he's done it every day. There hasn't been a day go by where he doesn't get his 2 or his 4, and he just I felt the same way about him last summer. I don't know if he fully delivered on it, especially not when we talked about his contested catches and that leading to touchdowns and contested touchdowns, but. I mean, I'm bought in on him as a true number 1 receiver.
This is a tough exercise because Marshawn wasn't out there, Alvin wasn't out there, Debo missed a bunch of practices. Tyron's really not getting tested deep. Nobody on the offensive line is doing anything real. Nobody on the defensive line is doing anything real.
Right.
DeMario can't really hit anyone. I thought he's looked really good at different times.
DeMario's a good candidate, actually.
I thought Pete Werner looked really good at different times, but blowing up a run when nobody's actually maybe blocking you because you're going full speed from linebacker, it's tough to tell kind of what's real or not. So we're at like Alontae Taylor, the other cornerbacks that are out, like Shamir Charles, the wide receivers or the quarterbacks, or Taysom Hill. Like Taysom's on the short list for me. Haener, like I can't do it. I can't do it. But like MIP, absolutely.
Most improved.
MIP, no question about it. Chris would have been a definite pick. Like he makes a lot of plays. But then the non-contact jersey, like get a catch over the middle today where
they're not allowed in.
That was one of the things I was going to say. You got Chris rolling around there with diplomatic immunity. I don't know if he's touchable. He's not even touchable.
I'll tell you what.
Now.
And look, I was
album.
watching the ball on the play today. I didn't get to watch the all 22. We never do in practice or anything like that. I don't know what Marshawn's assignment was, but he was 3 yards behind Marshawn, wide open on that 7-on-7 deep ball.
I can tell you what happened. I was watching watching Marshawn specifically on that play. He just he hit him with kind of like a stop and go. Like he started his feet and then just took off, and then on like the shift down, shift up. Like there aren't a lot of people that can outrun Marshawn. He's a 4.3 guy himself with some of the most fluid hips you're going to see, but like. That deceleration, acceleration, it just gave him that separation.
He hadn't seen live football since
sure.
week 10 of last year. But I think he was just respecting the red jersey.